Hi friends, in this video we will learn about polymorphism. Polymorphism is a concept where one action can perform in different ways. So one action that we can perform in different ways is known as polymorphism. Polymorphism actually derived from two Greek words, that is poly and morph. Poly means many, morph means forms. So polymorphism means many forms. One action can perform in many forms. We have two types of polymorphism. One is compile time polymorphism or compile time binding, we can say. Second one is runtime polymorphism or runtime binding, we can say. So decision, here decision means which method to execute. So if Java made decision at compile time, that means if Java decides which method to execute at compile time, then this is known as compile time polymorphism. If Java made decision at runtime, then this is known as runtime polymorphism. By theoretically you won't get it, but let's go to the practical session. This is compile time binding, we will see. So let's say we have a calculator. Calculator has a add method which is overloaded method. So with the different parameters with same name. So it is a overloaded add method. Now let's take calculate class. So where main method is created, and I'm taking a object of calculator, and from this object variable I'm making a add two parameterized method and calculator with three parameterized add method and calculator with four parameterized method. So at compile time only the Java will take decision to execute this two parameterized constructor. That means calculator, it will go to the calculator class. In the calculator class it will see whether two parameterized add method is present or not. It is present. At compile time only this method execution should starts from here. This decision will be taken at the time of compile time. So this is also, it is a three parameterized add method. It will take decision that it should execute this particular block of code. Similarly, add method with four parameterized, it will take decision at compile time to execute this four parameterized add method. Got it? So compile time it is taking the decisions. So it is compile time polymorphism. So using overloaded method, we can achieve compile time polymorphism. Is it only for non-static methods Java decides compile time polymorphism? No. For static methods also Java will decide compile time polymorphism. Let's take, we have a util class and util has a add method which is a static method. That's why I'm referring with the class name, and we have a two parameterized constructor. Let's say 1 comma 2, just copy and paste it and provide a 1 comma 2 comma 3. So now also compile time only it will take decision that since it is a static method referring with the util class, so it will go to the util class and it will bind this add method should execute this particular method or this particular block of code. Similarly, it will decide compile time only it will decide this add method should execute this block of code. You understood how exactly it is finding the methods at compile time? It is finding the methods at compile time based on the class that we are using here. So this is the variable, right? This variable class is calculator. So it will go to the calculator and bind this particular method, and it will go to the calculator and it will bind this particular method. Similarly, util is a class and add is a static method. So it know at compile time only which method to execute. So it will go directly and bind this particular method to the add method. For this add method, it will bind this particular method. This is known as compile time polymorphism. Why? Because at the compile time only it is taking the decisions to which method to execute, right? That's why it is compile time polymorphism. Let's see the runtime polymorphism now. So we have bike class. Bike class has a maximum speed, max speed method, and there is some implementation provided. Similarly, there is a pulsar class that extends bike because pulsar bike is a relationship and it is overriding that max speed method. Similarly, BMW is also one bike and overridden the max speed, and it has its own implementation. Correct? Now, so I created a main class and a main method. Here I am creating a bike 1 equal to new pulsar, right? At the compile time, what it knows? Bike class maximum speed. So it will bind bike class maximum speed to this to execute. But at the runtime, what it does? At the runtime, it will take the object of it. That means whatever object that is coming to this particular variable, based on the object at the runtime, object will be created. At the runtime, based on the object, it will decide which method to execute. So here bike 1 has pulsar object So it will go to the pulsar class. Since it is a compile time, it is showing in bike class. But at the time of runtime, it will go to the pulsar and executes this maximum speed. And bike 2 has BMW object. So since BMW object is present here, it will call BMW class maximum speed method. You got it right? Let's execute. I'll show you. You can see Pulsar bike maximum speed 160 kilometers. Bike 1 dot max speed is printed Pulsar bike thing, and bike 2 dot max speed printed BMW thing. You get it right? Perfect. So this is all for compile time polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. It is just an easy, which is like on what step the Java is making the decision differs. If it is compile time, it is compile time polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. Hope you understood. If you have any concerns, please make a comment. I'll address it. Thanks for watching.